More Handplates. I might sound like I'm not enthusiastic about this. And the thing is, I love this. I love Handplates. I love what's going on. Starbutt Dubs did a great job covering this and doing so much with the emotion of the moment. Which is also why I'm not entirely enthusiastic about it, because it's going to hurt a lot. And it's awesome, but it is. They did a really good job at capturing emotional trauma. You know, fun. So we're going to jump in and embrace the pain. Have fun with the pain. Enjoy the pain. This is Handplates. We're going to jump in and see where this goes. Most likely to me going, at some point. You know, the normal reaction to the series.
It'll make you feel better.
I don't really feel like it.
It'll definitely make you feel better than just lying there. Come on, brother, it'll be fun.
I don't really want to.
Brother.
Okay,
Depressed.
okay.
Saz is
All right,
depressed.
so who do you want to be? Him or us?
I don't care.
Brother, pick one.
Whichever one
The
you
game is
want.
playing
fine.
them. Oh,
You'll be
God.
us and I'll be him, okay? Now, what should we do? Which one do you want? The one where he takes us home with him? Or the one where everyone needs him to be nice to us? Or the one where we talk him into stopping?
I don't know. Whichever one you want.
And of course, the game they create with their own fingers as the pieces is to dream about him treating them like family and not expendable experiments.
You're making this really hard.
Oh, yeah, I don't think that's the part making it hard.
Let's do the one where we talk him out of it. You're always really good at that one.
Okay.
And Sans gave up on the game because he gave up on
Would
talking
you
about.
come with me? I'm going to do something really painful to you for no reason.
Okay.
Brother, that's not how it goes.
Okay.
Don't just okay me. You're not listening. Come on, you've got to try a little harder. He won't listen.
He never does.
Come with me unless you can think of a reason why you shouldn't.
Okay.
Brother, stop being difficult and do it right.
Why?
I mean, technically, this is a good representation of exactly how dealing with Gaster kind of works. Stop being difficult. Oh, yeah. This is fine. This is fine.
It never works.
Brother.
It never works, and it's never gonna work either. No matter what we do, he's never gonna stop.
Not unless someone stops
Get
him.
out of here. It's just gonna keep hurting us forever. We're never.
Oh, you're crying. Oh, don't cry. It's okay. We don't have to do that one if you don't want.
Why am I crying? I don't want to.
God damn.
I can't stop. What's wrong with me?
Nothing's wrong with you.
Everything's wrong
I
with
just-
me. Everything.
Don't think like that.
Everything.
I thought depressed Sans was bad, but actively breaking down Sans is worse. Also obligatory, goddamn you, Starbutt Dubs.
Everything.
Don't cry. Oh, brother, close your eyes. That'll make you feel better.
Doesn't he have a problem with that?
I
Can't?
can't. It's not working.
What do you mean it's not working? Just close your eyes.
I'm trying and it's not working. I'm trying and it's not working. I can't glow anymore.
That's not true. You can't.
I can't even glow anymore. That's how broken I am.
You're not broken.
How can you say that? Look at me. Look at me.
I am looking at you. And I see a skeleton who can still glow. Even if it's just with one eye.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can. I know you can. I believe in you. I know you can do it.
If this is followed by going to a clip of Gaster going, they're playing a new game. I mean, dear,
Why?
Because I can see you. The real you. Even when you can't. And I know you can glow. I know you can.
He still glows. Is it
You see?
purple
told you.
depression?
I knew you could.
Yeah.
I guess you were right.
Do you feel better?
A little. Sorry I keep doing this. I don't want to.
You can make it up to me by finishing our game properly. Come on.
And the meanwhile, which means we get to talk to Gaster and what he's doing that's going to be so completely normal by every other standard until you realize that it's not, and it's worse that way. You know, every clip of him. Also, apparently there's some kind of connection issue with YouTube right now. It's pixelating every now and again, and it's on my side as well. I think it's actually a connection to YouTube. My connection itself is strong for once, so I don't know what's going on. Also, the downside with living with cats is being allergic to cats. Yeah.
Where is he? He's
Oh.
been late more and more often lately. I'm here. My apologies. I got caught up in something.
Oh?
I should have all the readings you requested.
The readings.
Is something wrong?
Why do they look that way?
Dr. Gaster, what happened to your face? It's cracked.
Oh! Oh, so this is actually when the face cracks. But we wouldn't know this because his face is all blurred out for this entire video.
Oh.
And purple is perseverance.
Oh, nothing. Just an accident. I don't want to discuss it. And your coat. Ah, yes. I had to do some repairs. Thankfully, I still had the sewing box in the kit.
I didn't realize anything happened to his face because we can't see his face.
Well, I tried to fix it. Anyway, about the call. What happened? I told you, I don't want to discuss it. You were limping when you came in.
Is this from when Sans hurt him, or was it something else?
You're shaking even now.
Oh, I just realized they actually have him in the background with his hands going, nope, don't want to talk about it. It's such a cool little detail. I wish that was more involved.
You're still in pain, aren't you? This meeting isn't about my personal health. If we're not going to talk about the core, then I might as well leave. When did this accident occur?
Well, this
How
makes them
serious
actually
was
look
it?
into it.
I can do my best to heal you if you want.
Fine. Call me when you want to be serious. I have work I need to get back to.
Dr. Gaster.
W.D. Gaster, you will answer me when I speak to you.
Oh.
Are you still wounded, and how severely? I'll deal with it on my own. It's not your concern.
He even brought out the Royal Asgore actually doing his job voice. Yeah.
You are being...
Oh, I just realized he's doing the air quotes here where it's not your concern, or was he doing air quotes around, I'll do with it on my own? Oh. But you can see he's actually just gripping the bag. He's actually showing a lot more emotion here than I'm used to.
Extremely childish right now. Come here. It's not your concern. Come
Kinda
here.
is.
Why is it so hard to get you to take...
Okay, this is just weird, but I didn't realize how big Azor was by comparison, considering his hand is literally taking up most of his chest. Damn. Asgore's a lot bigger than I thought.
Take care of yourself.
What? Oh!
Stop.
What? What's going on? Oh, it's the dream thing.
Stop it.
He's in the box. There's a crack in the box.
Stop. Stop it!
Why did he build a box around himself?
Stop caring about me.
He's cut out his own emotions, didn't he? So if he feels what he's trying not to, he probably wouldn't do to Sans and Papyrus what he's doing to them. I could be very wrong about that, though. Maybe it's something else.
It'll be easier if you don't. I'm really worried about him.
You should probably be more worried. Like maybe follow him?
He can't keep this up much longer. He just can't.
And if we're really lucky, he'll just trip and fall. Pull a Humpty Dumpty into the core. Granted that no one gets Papyrus and Sands out of the cage. He's on a test tube? Whoa, 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 whoa. What is... I'm pretty sure pink is fear. It's just distortion. Yeah, it's just distortion. Nothing actually came up. Oh!
Get out!
Knocking over his cup. What is he afraid of, though?
What time is it?
I didn't realize how old this comic was until this very moment, where I see a flip phone with an antenna. Oh. Damn.
When's the last time I ate?
He
When's
eats?
the last time they ate? Did I do that test today?
Honestly, I thought he just did things because he wanted to do
if
it.
I miss a day,
Obviously,
it's
he
going
needed
to throw the whole baseline off.
I'm so hungry.
I know, but I'm sure he'll come soon. Come on, try solving this one. I think it's really good.
Maybe he forgot about us. Maybe something happened to him.
No, I won't have any of that. It's puzzle time now. Focus. I'm sure he'll come. We just have to be patient.
I'm here.
Oh, see, I told you.
Both of you, come with me.
Okay, but you know we haven't eaten anything since the lights came on, right? You didn't forget, did you?
He completely forgot.
Of course he wouldn't forget something that important, brother. Right?
I love how there's this overwhelming droning sound in the background, and as soon as it says right, it just cuts out for the next scene.
Today we're going to be doing something different.
Learning to cook
Never
for
seen
yourself.
this room before.
I've written up a set of directions here. They are very clear in every respect. I want you to follow these directions while I observe.
Is this going to be a butterscotch pie?
Is this a test?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, it's one I would fail because I can't cook to save my life. There's a reason my wife kicked me out of the kitchen. I'm not allowed to cook in it. You burn water once and destroy the pot in the process, and no one ever trusts you again. I mean, admittedly, for obvious reasons, but still, it was the three-time
There
thing.
are even pictures. Pots?
Do they know how to read? Oh, they do.
And a bunch of lines?
Noodles, it says.
Wow!
They can read
I've never
wingdings?
seen noodles before. What's it say to do?
Put the pot under the faucet, this thing here, and turn the knob?
Water's coming out.
Yeah, it says to fill it, and then what we have to do is we
He's giving them a task so they can take care of him. But it's also the most fun they're probably ever going to get to have for a long time. Oh, wow. This actually looks pretty good. I wonder at what point he's going to realize this means he's treating them more like family and he's going to break down because of that.
Wow. Look at it. Oh, it smells good.
can we? Or is it not for...
Both of you, go sit down over there, at the table, in the chairs.
Oh, do we not get any?
I won't repeat myself. Sit. All right. Here.
For us?
No, you got some too.
I didn't know we could make food.
It's called cooking.
But all we did was follow the instructions.
That's all cooking is.
I feel personally attacked by this one. I mean, it's not that I just burned a cast iron pot. It wasn't the cast iron one. We don't use that one because my wife doesn't let me cook with it and it's too heavy for her. Also, hell, it's nearly too heavy for me to lift one-handed. It's pretty thick. But it was just a regular metal pot and it kind of cracked. Yeah. Also, the time I took the pre-made pasta sauce that was creamy and smooth and I made it chunky. Or the time I microwaved the wrong stuff. I thought it was hot cereal. It didn't work out quite that way. Yeah, there's a reason I don't cook.
Wow. So can we?
No more talking.
Well, okay. But that was kind of fun, huh?
What did I just say?
I don't think he listens. Oh, he's actually eating with his hands. Oh, they all are. No, he's using a fork for Gaster. Oh, God. Is there a knocking sound?
Do you remember back before we got the plates? When he'd take us out and leave us in the room while he worked on stuff? And he'd talk to us and teach us things?
Yeah.
Why do you think he did that?
Who knows why he does anything? It was probably some messed up experiment or something.
Maybe he was lonely.
He is, but he doesn't like to
Lonely,
realize
he would have
it.
made people, not things.
Well, maybe he wanted to be friends with things anyway. He wasn't so bad to us back then.
He wasn't real good to us either.
No, but... One time, I remember, he was working on something and you were asleep, and he seemed really frustrated. He said he'd never figure it out, so I told him that I knew he could, and that I believed in him and his smartness. And he looked at me, and... he smiled at me. For real. Did he ever smile at you like that?
And that's why they've used the conceit to have his face already blurred out. So they could say things like that. They could show the exact moment. But since you can't see his face, you don't realize what happened in the context until it comes up in the plot line. Of course, this wasn't drawn in, but you could just say he's doing or emoting anything you want because you can't see anything. You only get the words he says and the actions you see, not the little verbal or non-verbal cues such as smiling or facial expressions. And this is a very expressive animation, or well, not even animation, just comic dub, because of the faces. They're huge. And just because you can't see his face, all of that is completely lost until someone else talks about it.
Subject 1, come here. Sit down. All right. Watch carefully.
Now we get to see this.
You can rotate the sides of this cube to shift the colors around. The goal is to make each side one solid color. Now, it might take you some time to solve if you can at all, but
Done.
Huh. That's very impressive.
Really?
Yes, I thought it would take much longer.
I still can't do those.
Here, try again.
Done.
Amazing.
Oh. I just... Sans actually having stars, literal stars in his eyes because of praise from Gaster. That's... Why does that hurt worse?
Yeah,
Yoink.
he did.
I wonder why he stopped. Maybe people aren't allowed to be friends with things. Maybe that's why they made him give us the plates and stop being nice to us.
Oh. And Papyrus is so right, but so wrong. People aren't allowed to be friends with things. Meaning he's viewing himself and Sans as things. Or at least that's how he thinks they're being viewed. And just, he's not wrong. That's why, partially. It's also failing. And just, I hate this.
Or maybe he did it because it made it easier for him to do all those messed up things to us.
And he gets it right.
Maybe he planned on doing this the whole time.
Yeah, probably.
Do you think he planned on liking us?
Nope,
I
and
don't
that's
think
the
he
problem
ever
for him.
liked
He
us.
did.
I mean, when he smiled at us, those times. Do you think he planned on that?
No. Maybe that's why he did it then. To make himself stop.
Yep.
I feel
Because he
kind
could
of
have talked
sorry
himself
for
out
him.
of it.
He's not worth it. Don't bother.
Don't really think he is, yeah.
It must be hard to be alone all the time.
Burned?
We've always got each other, but he doesn't have anyone.
That's probably Papyrus drawing that too. There's no way Sans would do it. He kept the picture.
I wonder if he misses us.
I think the hardest thing about Handplates isn't that it has the most disturbing animations, Netrix, or that it has the most gripping immediate storylines that make you absolutely fear for what's going to happen next to the characters, Amazing Digital Circus, or that's even that crazy animation. It's not. It's a comic dub. It's that it does such a good job at capturing the dynamic of abused kids dealing with a parent who is horrible, but also that they still don't want to hate entirely. Or in Sans' case, that they can't seem to hate entirely. Even though they hate them completely, they also don't. And it's just so... There's a lot of conflicting emotions, and this just hurts.
You can't just refuse to participate.
I don't want to kill anyone! I'm not going to push either button!
The point of the question is that that's not an option.
Yes, it is!
You have to kill someone, and that's why it's a difficult choice.
No, I don't! There's always another way! I'd find
He's not
another
wrong.
way!
You can't answer every hypothetical. This is a waste of time. You're never going to learn.
The irony being he's chosen the correct answer to people who believe that there's only two choices. Do A, do B, or flip the table and fuck off.
You just refuse to deal with the real world.
That's not what the real world is like.
How would you know?
It's not like that.
Because he's
I
making the
just
choice
know
right
it.
now.
Do you? Alright then. Here is the next hypothetical. There is a young skeleton. Maybe he's around your age. He believes in peace just like you do. Then there is a war.
What? Oh. I thought he was talking about Sans and he was going to be doing the usual bullshit of, I'm going to hurt your brother. No, he's talking about himself, isn't he?
Humans against monsters.
Would he even know what a human is?
Are fighting. His family, his brothers are fighting.
He had
But
family?
he is not. He doesn't want to kill anyone. His brothers are fighting.
And this is why he's being such an asshole now. Because he had a principled stand the first time.
And they are losing. He does not fight.
This is also probably why he survives.
They die. They all die. If he had fought, he could have saved them.
Would he?
But he did not.
Would he?
In hurting no one, everyone suffered.
But did they?
Now do you
Or-
understand? Sometimes you have no choice. That's why...
Poor skeleton.
What?
That skeleton, I feel bad for him.
Why? He got the people he loved killed.
I don't know if it's better or worse that Papyrus has no idea that Gaster's talking about himself. On the one hand, it's like one of those, oh my god, are you serious, Papyrus moments. On the other hand, because he doesn't even realize and he's offering the fact that he feels bad for, well, unknowingly Gaster.
No, he didn't. That wasn't his fault.
How is it not his fault? He could have done something, and he didn't. How are those deaths not a direct result of his actions?
Survivor's
Because
guilt.
he wasn't the one who killed them. The humans did. The skeleton just wanted to be friends.
He could have stopped the humans if he tried.
Could
No,
he?
he couldn't. You said humans were 100 times stronger than us. If the skeleton fought, it wouldn't have changed anything. He would have died too. And I bet his brothers would be happy he stayed alive. Even if they...
Oh. And considering he's talking about brothers, he's definitely talking about he would gladly die if it meant Sans didn't.
They died.
They would have been happier if they'd survived. If he'd had the strength to fight. It's his fault that...
It's not his fault!
And you can actually see that his hands are shaking.
It is his fault.
No, it's not! He didn't even want to fight! The humans were the one who killed people! The humans were the ones who put him in that situation in the first place!
You don't... If through his inaction, he might as well have killed them if he...
If the humans killed his brothers, then it's their fault. They're the ones who chose to hurt someone.
I absolutely love this. This is literally Papyrus completely destroying Gaster's entire worldview. And you can see how everything he's doing is based on that fucked up survivor's guilt. And Papyrus is just being such an awesome character and kind of like the moral center. And by doing so, it's literally probably hurting him more than anything else. Internalized guilt you can live with, but having it stripped away means it's not your fault. You got to live with what you decide to do afterwards.
It's not fair to get mad at the skeleton for not fighting. He couldn't have done
Even if
anything,
he's
even
the
if
only
he
person
did.
mad at
It's
them.
not his...
It is his fault! It has to be!
Because if it's not his fault, everything he did wasn't
Don't look at
necessary.
me like that. We're done for today.
Yep. And he's listening to the recording. God damn. And the first actual damage done to him, the actual damage that Gaster cares about, didn't go to Sans to literally nearly killing him. It goes to Papyrus just being awesome. And on that note, I'm going to cut this one here today. We'll probably finish this video up next week. And God damn. That actually was kind of awesome. Just that moment of Papyrus going in and just showing, yeah, here's what's the thing. You're not at fault. He's not saying that because he doesn't know, but he would still say that even if he knew exactly who Gaster was talking about. But just... And the best part is, it's not even that he got in his head. It's that Gaster recorded that and was re-listening to it again. Because that's why we saw the recorder. God damn it, Papyrus. I wasn't expecting you to take the dub on that one, but you did, man. And Starbot Dubs did a great job just covering the sheer bullshit that Gaster was going through. And I just... Normally, this is the part where I'm saying, I'm done, this is too much. But right now, it's like, no, I want to end on a high note for once. And that was really good. So if you haven't, links, video, hit them up.